Greetings, Shelpers. It is our second stream of Cult of the Lamb, or the Chop Church, as we call it around here. I may have forgotten some of the controls. I do that a lot. I'm in the wrong file. Don't look. Nobody look. I'm like, why is this so full already? Well, because Toluca opened up her wrong thing. Okay. So, that was kind of a peek at my old church. Yeah. Okay. Let's start this again. Shelp. Oh, fuck. Anyway. Here we are. At the world. Alright. Yep. The beds are over here. That makes a lot more sense. People are kind of hungry, but not, I suppose, terribly. I don't really want to use fertilizer too much. For reasons. Do we have anyone to initiate into the cult? No, we do not. It looks like I quit on part of a day because they're all dancing. Or done dancing, I should say. We should technically make the garden bigger. Can we actually do that? I know I need the body pit eventually. But that's not a now issue. That's a later issue. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna make more of a garden. I mean, we have enough. And I need to make room for, like, some of the houses and stuff you can put on here later. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I want to make a bigger garden. Because the more mobs we have to feed, the more food we're gonna need, right? Okay, let's get busy. I'm just gonna figure it out. I don't want anything bigger than this right now. I do like that even some people who aren't on building will build with you. So I didn't call in my appointment today. I was going to... I actually feel like crap today. Too much stress. And I've been playing that Puzzle and Survive game still once in a while. And people they're coming up with how to keep the state we're in safe. Because I guess it's a PvP game eventually with other states. And some people only want to keep, like, the top alliances from killing each other, and then the rest of the people who aren't in those top alliances, they want to be able to trample over. Not everybody feels that way, but enough people where it's like, I don't think so. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm thinking about, like, disbanding my small group and then, like, going to where my husband is and just starting over there without having an alliance. I know I only have, like, about 21 people besides me, but, like, I'm trying very hard to not, you know, abandon the people who trust me to lead them. But, yeah, it's been a thing. And then somebody was, you know, basically sniping at someone because the person's been there. What the hell? Oh, nice. It's been a long time since I've got one through the bubbles. But yeah, the person's been there, and they wanted peace. And apparently, the person got mad at them for basically wanting peace for everyone in an alliance. And was like, you should focus on getting your numbers up. Your might up on the game. And I'm just like, I even said, like, so that's how it's gonna be now? You know, if people have too low of a... whatever, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. It's a video game. It's bejeweled with zombies, and everybody's acting like they're an actual war chief or some shit. You know, like where it works on a mission or something. There we go. Yep, we just got the first dungeon done last time. But yeah, it's just, it's amazingly horrific. Yeah, I'm getting them all out of bed so they can dance. That's right. And basically give me some of their blood. Don't ask. Alright, go to bed. Yeah, there's this person. Hello, you have so many mouths to feed. You must need some seeds. A cult leader is always good for business. So many hungry followers with growling tummies. I'll just set up here, and if you're in need of crops, let me know. Or you know where I am. You don't mind, do you? Yeah. Not really. The flowers are cool. You actually need the flowers, a fair bit of them, actually. Because they heal people and whatnot when they're sick, but I can't afford too many right now. So let's try to go in here. But yeah, the whole game is like dissolving into politics, and some people want like, oh, I hate this weapon, we're not gonna get far with it. Oh well. But yeah, some people only want protections for like the biggest people. So like the big dogs can't like destroy each other, and it's like, well, what about the small dogs? You know, I don't know. I don't like this, and it's a video game. I even said I'm too old to like play badass and zombie bejeweled. I really am. Like, I have actual problems in my life. If people want to go off and play, you know, fucking Call of Duty's Grand General, be my guest. Just be my guest. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I hate this weapon. I honestly hate it. So yeah, I'm just not having it. I really, at this point, want to just join Bajust State. Bajust started off in a different state than I did, and we didn't know at first, like, what was happening with that. So it would be nice to be able to just get rid of my critter didders, my followers, but I don't really want to abandon my followers, my alliance members. So I'm gonna keep going for now, but I've had other people ask me about joining their alliance, and they want it because, one, my might's not too bad, but two, more people help. It helps build, you know, you build your stuff faster and a lot of different stuff. So I've had two different alliances say, well, if you're in a small alliance, why don't you join me? And it's like, one, I am queen of the small alliance, which I don't like. I don't like the politics of it. Whenever my teammates get attacked, I have to talk to the other leaders, and I've actually given restitution for people who've been attacked out of my own pockets, even though we're not supposed to do that. I do that. You know, I help out my team. That's just what we're supposed to do. And then here, we're supposed to be all having a nice game, because it's a video game. I don't know how much I can stress that it's just a game, and everybody's treating it like it's the fucking end of the world. Okay, +1 temporary heart, or double the health and healing. I'm gonna say temporary heart. That'll be nice. Did I miss the door? Probably. But yeah. So, that's just kind of bullshit in my opinion. I'm tired of, you know, everybody acting like kids. And then you find out, like, one person's got, like, 4 kids at home. And another person's got, like, a 6-year-old. And I'm like, why the fuck are you acting like children then? I mean, don't get me wrong. Having children doesn't mean you're an adult as far as maturity goes, but still, my God. I just wanted a nice place to play Zombie Bejeweled. I wanted an alliance so that Just and I could be together, but also that, like, people could, like, help each other build faster and help out with defense, stuff like that. Like, just have a good time, have a good game, you know? And it's like, nope. But in other news, I actually did send my collection out to my favorite poet because he said he'd blurb me. And even though I wasn't going to, my brain is like, well, he'll be expecting it now, and he fucking will. So let's hope to God he likes it. I'm so scared he won't. Okay. When hit on the last tough heart, more damage. That sounds okay. Of course, I'll be screaming my nuts off and won't have time to actually take advantage of it, because I'll be panicking till I die. Okay. I am surrounded by fools that don't see my genius. But you see it, don't you, lamb? Admit your stupidity and my intellectual superiority, and I will be yours to command. Yes, I am a fool. Perhaps you're not as stupid as you look. Oh, trust me, I am. I mean, what? So, yeah, tomorrow is my sister's birthday party. It's only going to be her, me, and the husband. But she's allowed to pick what she wants to eat, what she wants to do, yada, yada, yada. Alrighty. Yes, we're gonna steal people's cum droplets. Okay, nope. I don't want to go back home. Alright, let's go. Oh. I thought that was an enemy. It was a fucking... Yeah, okay. Flaming shot versus... Damage is down, but the speed is up. I hate the hands. We're gonna take this. Yeah, we're gonna definitely take that. Okay. I don't know why. I just don't like the hands. I feel like the range is shorter, even though they don't actually give range on the weapons. And it's probably like the same exact thing. And this is probably a club, not a sword. I know. But yeah, so we're getting closer to figuring out that collab with Otter Dan and I. Probably a horror game, it seems like. Pathetic, sniveling, vile puppet to the red crown. You have felled the youngest of us. We are the bishops of the old faith. We protect against heresies such as yours. We are the guardians of the true not world. And we shall not tolerate such blasphemy. Your sins are many. Like what? What did I do? I mean, I've defended myself against people who've killed me. And for that, your loyal followers must suffer. You shall starve. Where am I? Okay. Somebody is starving to death. That's not good. I'll make him some food when I get home. This is Gushin. That's quite the name, good sir. Ow. There goes all of my extra health. Fuck. Jesus, Harold and Maud. Yes, okay. Nope. Dodge it. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. Okay. Okay, dodge it. You're throwing your babies at me. I think someone should call Child Protective Services. Can you imagine? Yeah, kids, there's an army at the door. Please just throw your bodies in front of them while I escape or try to get a gun or something. You're supposed to protect your children. How dare you come work with me? You seem eminently moldable. Okay. Follower form, pumpkin seeds. Stone. You know what? Pumpkin seeds. Here we go. It's probably not the best idea I've ever had, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, let's get some bones over here. Alrighty. Nope. Went backwards, of course, of course. So I am considering when the Mario Brothers movie comes to Peacock, streaming next month, to have a Discord movie day where we watch it together as a server. The old one who waits says, "You see me here in chains, reduced to nothing, but it has not always been thus. I was bound to this wretched place by the bishops of the old faith. They betrayed me and left me to rot. Each of the 4 chains that bind me are guarded by one of the bishops. Destroy each bishop or the bishop, and you will break the chain. Break all of the chains, and I will be freed. I gave you life a new vessel, and now you must repay the debt. You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you will need to become stronger. Sacrifice a follower to absorb more power. This will help you in your quest to free me. Yeah, no. I'll make it a doctrine, but, I'm not gonna do it. If they tell me to do it, then I might not follow through with the quest. I will give him nothing to eat. Absolutely nothing. Okay, yeah, we should actually pick something, though. I hate the missionary. They basically just fucking die every time they go outside, so... let's see. We could do the prison. I didn't say I would imprison any of you little bastards, so... That's cool. Yep, okay. Okay, leader. My brother and I were traveling together through Darkwood and we were separated. I never know what became of him. Could you find out? Yeah. More followers? Yes. Okay, but first, I need to make a bed. Like another bed, because we have a person coming in. Here we go. At least I hope to God that's a bed I just made. We'll find out. Maybe they don't get the best bed in the world right now, but they don't have to sleep on the floor. Alright, here we go. Please spare me. Yes. Let's say, I don't know who I have in my cult. I have no idea. I think we have Belle already. I think we have Lady Random. Do we have Dan? I don't think we have Dan. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, then we'll just have two Dans running around. Dan is a common enough name. Okay. Here we go. We will randomize Dan's form. I guess that's okay. 15% harder to level up. Ooh, Dan's a tough nut to crack, huh? Here we go. Okay, worship me. Alright, sounds good. Now. Interact. Give blessing. Yeah, I have to give everybody blessings. I haven't done that yet so far. Give blessing. I better go make people something to eat. I forgot the one person in particular is starving for reasons. Alright, here we go. Let me go make food and another bed. Oh, god dang it. I remember there are crows in this game. I hate them. Okay, let's go. Hearty meat broth. Okay. Chance for the follower pooping instantly. That's fine. We can poop. Everybody can poop. Modest mixed meal. Okay, and then we have the berry meal, right? Where are the berry meals? Yeah, basic berry bowl. Here we go. Okay, time for dinner. Hopefully I don't fuck anything up. Alright. There we go. I love making people just worship me all day long. Okay. Now we're gonna make another bed, because I forgot we had two people incoming. That's right. Okay. Some people who aren't eating will take care of that for me. Please spare me. Sure. Huh. Who else do I know in this world? We don't know each other, but, you know what? I'll do Toto, Dr. Toto Hacks. So I'll just say, we'll call him this person, this cute little girl, Hexy. Well, we'll call this little girl Hexy, and we will give Hexy... I'll make Hexy another turtle, obviously. Cute purple turtle. There we go. Alright, Dr. Toto Hex is now appointed. And I think I will have her chop trees or build. You know what? I'm gonna have her, worship me. I know, I have so many worshipers, but it's fine. I need somebody to eventually run the garden for me, that is true. So, I need to go and give a sermon today. Because they need to keep up the whole loving me thing. Here we go. I'm gonna have to clean up a lot of poop. Because these people are gonna be full of it. Alright, Might of the Divine. Someone's blessing. It doesn't really matter what order I do it in too much. As long as I can unlock, it'll help. Next time, though, I'm going up for that one. Okay, crown. Let's make a doctrine here. Let's say work and worship. Let's go. What makes a virtuous follower? Okay, faithful trait. All members will gain the faithful trait and generate devotion faster or industrious. They will increase work speed. We have more worshippers than anything else, so we're going to increase the faithful trait. Hopefully that means they'll also be less prone to being dickholes and leaving me. Okay? That is the whole goal of the world. Okay, this is to kill people, I think. Sacrifice of the flesh and a sun follower. They're both basically killing people. We're gonna try not to kill people, though if one of you dissents, I might have to, take that back. God bless it. Oh, good. One of the followers really liked the meal. Okay, we really need an outhouse. Pray faster, then you'll have somewhere to shit. Maybe. No guarantees, though. Okay. I hope I found all the poop. I don't know, though. But it does help the garden. You do need it to build certain things. And not the outhouse, either. People get sick when there are dead bodies and stuff laying around, so... I think my one follower said their brother was in the Darkwood, so I have to actually go there. Which is fine. But yeah, there are scarecrows to keep the birds off of my plants, but I don't have it yet. Winds of change blow. Dost thou sense it? Around us, the world creaks and turns. Ere afore it stood immobile, motionless centuries grow rust. Now Leshy hath fallen, and hereupon the inhabitants of this land begin their new fight anew to presume power. Ye shall not find them so easily dispatched again. Yeah, basically, that's what it means. Everything's grown stronger. Yep. And I will try my damnedest to find the brother of the person and indoctrinate them into our lifestyle. You know, there is a such thing as like positive and destructive influence. And, oh, here he is again. And positive influence is like getting people to like, you know, change their lives, like stop drinking or go back to school or whatever it is. And negative influence is basically hide the cult leader. Hapless Leshy, youngest of the five, 'twas his eyes he lost. Temperamental Hakat, with her throat cut neat. Cowardly Calamar's ears torn from his head. And Shamura, once the brightest of the five. Funny that I fuck up that one's name. Till their skull were split. See no evil, speak not, hear nothing, think none. The one who waits made it so. Yep, exactly. Basically, this is a game where there's no good person. The lamb's not a good person. The siblings of the critters, the old ones, basically aren't good people or good beings. Jesus Christ. They were not joking around when they said this was gonna get worse, were they? Okay, anyway. Oh shit, okay. But yeah, so that's kind of how it is. And of course, the one who gave me extra life, they are not like the best person of the year either. They're not going to be on Time Magazine. Then again, some bad people have been on the cover of Time as person of the year, so don't quote me. And I think actually, like, one of the really, let's say, bad people of history was on Time Magazine's cover as person of the year, perhaps. And if so, that is a huge oof. Okay, let's see. Deals poison damage. That's awesome. Deal attack 10% chance of negating damage. Let's put more damage on, actually. Yes, there are flowers here now. I gotta make sure to cut those down. Because you need them for healing or building healing bays or both. You need them for quests sometimes, but you have to go out and pick new ones. You can't just give them the old ones. So yeah, I've been stressing over a lot of things lately. I've been trying not to. But yeah, and it seems like every day there's just new bullshit. Like, seriously. I'm hoping not. I'm like, every day it's like, oh please. Like, we have to find this new, or not new document, but I have to find a document for a bunch of paperwork. It's paperwork that happens every year, but apparently we can't find the damn document. It's like proof we need for the stuff we're filling out, so I'm just like, oh, yay. So now we're gonna have to call that number. And husband said he can take care of it, but I don't think he'd be allowed necessarily. That poison came in handy. So yeah, there's always something. My baby brother got a new job that pays better money while he's here the rest of the summer. So I'm glad for him. That is pretty sweet. Okay. Yep, I have to go here. Because the next one I need is to get to the person's brother. Which is fine, because this is just a gathering stone spot. So, that is nice. I don't hear from my brothers as much as I would like to. But I don't know if I could have my baby brother here on Saturday. I am just so wiped. So utterly wiped. And I was hoping I wouldn't be, but... like, I'm trying to do all the right things and then, like, relax, and then, like, bullshit erupts, and I'm like, oh, what French hell is this? So, I'm gonna wait longer to get my port flushed. Not the best idea your girl's ever had, but, come kind of necessary in a weird way. Because I am at the point where I could, like, get myself nice and fucked over, like, hospitalized. So, all the signs are there. My body keeps, going, hello, hello, where are you? So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, your Twitch keeps crashing. I wonder if it's my stream or on your end. Because I don't think anything is happening on my end, but I don't know. Okay. I can just theoretically go back to town now. Because I did catch the brother of the person I needed. So. Yeah, I know I take a hit in the stuff I find, but that's okay. How are you doing today, Zohar? So yeah, I'm gonna call in my port flush appointment, which is gonna take about a fucking hour because reasons. I'm gonna do that probably around Tuesday. I can't put it off much longer, and trust me, I want to. I really fucking want to. It's all just a bunch of horse shit. Because I don't even know if the one person is doing it wrong or if it's honestly just not great. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my tablet has a crack in the safety glass, and I don't even know how I fucking managed to do that one. But I think it's only the safety glass. But it needs a new freaking battery. The battery was never great on it to begin with. And I paid enough money where it should have been. So that was sad for me, but oh well. I'm hoping the fucking critter doesn't eat my fucking plants now. I really need to give them a bathroom. You can collect the poop out of the outhouse. Don't ask me why that has to be my job. I would have them collect their own poop from the outhouse so I could use it as fertilizer or whatnot. I mean, I live in a farming community theoretically, so I know all about like manure and fertilization, but still. Damn it. I don't want to keep using the poop on the plants, I just want to water them. Alrighty. When do I get the outhouse? I want to view the upgrades. Oh, can I get the outhouse now? Please, please give me an outhouse. No, still not. I can potentially get a scarecrow eventually, though. After I get the farming bundle. Because I definitely need that. Okay. Sag. Okay. Everybody here been blessed by me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's happening to you. Okay, we're gonna try to make a bird. I don't know if I have Gidgeon on here yet. I'm gonna name it just like... It's gonna look like Giggin. I'll have to live with it. Okay, let me find a bird. If I have a bird. Gidgeon will understand. Oh, here we go. Bird time. Gidgeon is gray. Nope, all the way gray. I saw this thing on, like, Twitter today where it's like, I bet you can't think of a color without the word or letter E in it, and it's like, are you joking? I looked right at my husband and said, black? He's like, that's what I was thinking. I said, also, gray if you spell it the right way. Yeah, it has not been, let's say, the best thing ever, but It's as good as I can get, you know? And sometimes we take what we can get because that's all we can get. So, alright. Collect the follower reward. Okay, you are the one that wanted the... Okay. I am so grateful my brother is here at last. Yes, I saved Zohar's brother, but I made him into a bird, so... And Zohar's brother is now Gidgeon. Don't worry, it doesn't come into play again. I might need another bed. I'm not sure. I keep forgetting how many people and how many beds we have. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay, kill... Heck, okay. So I'm gonna go back out again. And go to the second place. Pink 2. But yeah, your brother is now a bird and he's Gidgeon. I know Gidgeon on... I'm naming them VTubers and stuff like that. That I at least kind of know. When I kill these things, at least I get some wood. I think I do, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying before, I kind of do want to do like a Super Mario movie day in the Discord next month. If that's going to be a possibility. I would like to try it. It sounds like fun. I mean, we all know that my connection's not very great as far as that goes. So you will have, I'm sure, a bit of lag and everything, but eh. No, no, oh god. Okay, it's one of those spitters. I hate them. Okay. Wait, what is spitting? Does it come out of the ground? Okay. I guess it was just some random ass thing. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm too stressed out. So what I'm gonna have to do is Tuesday I'm gonna call for my blood appointment. And the reason I'm waiting on that is because I need to kind of get my feet under me. And the fact that it's gonna be like a long ordeal just to set it up, and then I'm gonna need about an hour there because if they can't get access to my port and make it work cleanly all the way through, that also fucking means that we're gonna have to deal with them putting in that special medicine because for the last 3 or 4 months it hasn't been accessed properly. I don't know if that's user error or the one phlebotomist, because she seemed to always have trouble with my port, even though nobody else did. And she's been the only one able to access it because she's the only one in the lab that can do ports. So I'm going to have to, if she can't access it again, have to talk to somebody about getting that medicine put in. Because otherwise, they're leaving me open for blood clots in my jugular vein. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too bad during the witch movie, but yeah, I think it is still laggy, but we'll try our best. Shamora says 5 points to a pentagram, 5 portents of doom, 5 siblings stood abreast, 5 gods and 1 tomb. Shamora, we did not wish to bother you, but Shamora, the red crown grows stronger by the day. Already it has been succeeded where he has failed before. Lushi has been slain. 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Shamora asked, we will deal with this, won't we, Kalamar? Or whatever the hell your name is. Yes, sister, of course, sister. You then, vessel of the red crown, bow to me or you will regret it. No. You will bow, or I will make you. Yeah, that sounds fine. Make it so. Roll the dice, bitch. Let's go. Because I can just keep coming back. Please don't hurt us. We're simple followers. Lost in an unfamiliar place. The great Sozo sent us to find more of his beloved menticide mushrooms. He cares only for mushrooms. His madness grows. Must be some hell of a mushroom then, isn't it? But when we arrived, we realized we didn't know how to find menticide mushrooms, and now we're too afraid to return empty-handed. If you were to bring him menticide mushrooms, he would certainly reward you. You will find him at Spore Grotto. Yep. I should honestly go to the other place we opened up to last time. It's just... ports sometimes get stuck, and they usually have to find other medicine for that. And there's a medicine that, like, really clears out the line that goes beyond the, like, anticoagulant they put in the line. Like, it's a lot more powerful. So that could be helpful. However, they're always so busy there. Like, the woman was gonna call upstairs to find someone else to access my port, and they're like, no, we're all busy, just do the best you can. And it's like, but you could leave me with blood clots in my jugular, in my fucking jugular vein. Jugular vein. So this whole, you know, yeah, anyway. So, I'm gonna give myself a nice long appointment before the end of the month so that I can actually go upstairs and start harassing them. Because I can't just make an appointment with an oncology nurse like I want to. The red crown. And you beast. Godly. I am a godly beast. Thank you. Come. Wow, that's a little early for that. I have tools to give, yes. Crafted by Kemach, I don't know. My brother. They might have pretty things. But mine? Power. Powerful things. Will you look? Will you take? What will you give in turn? Your flesh? Your bone? Your crown? I jest. I joke. I won't take anything. Nothing for Kamak. I don't believe you. Not really. Well, these might be all the relics I unlocked last playthrough. Okay, sounds good. Oh, teeth. Relics are powerful items imbued with the power of faith. Relics can be used once they're fully charged. Some relics can be used multiple times. Okay, so which button do I press? My pretty creations. Holy pieces of revered beings. They hunger, yes. Crave the power that once was theirs, yes. Feed them, yes. They are hungry, hungry for miscreant flesh. Let them feast. My God, you're kinky. My God, you're kinky. And how do I use your thing again? Like, I don't know how I use it. Well, he's not gonna let me out of here until I use it, which I forgot how. So this is gonna be a bit. No, don't kill me. You better fill up my life after this, you little prick. Left bumper. There we go. Yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. After a while, I'm just gonna be like, just take it out then. Because they have to access me superficially, like through the arm or the hand anyway now. Because it doesn't fucking work. So, yes. Better than silly card. Better than pointy sword. Kamak is better. Little God will come again. Kamak will give relic. Kamak will make relic. Kamak will make relic out of you one day. Bye-bye. No, you won't. You might think you will. But you won't. I'll never give you the satisfaction. I'm gonna powder my bones before I die. Just so you can't have them. Right, exactly. And I wish they'd fix it. But like I said, I don't know if it's user error on the woman's part, because like I said, she's had difficulty, or if it's something else. And I'm not going to know. Because she's the only one that's been able to access it, because they don't have anybody else who can. That's not like an oncology nurse. So, yeah. And the oncology nurses are always too busy for me because, you know, they're actually giving chemo. And they're not, you know, just living in a world where they just don't want to help. They're just off saving people's lives. And technically, theoretically, it might not be such a big deal if they can't fix it, but it is a big deal because I honestly am not sure if it's going to fuck me somehow. I mean, they say it's not going to kill me to have him in my jugular vein, and I am on the rat poison already. So, who knows? So, I kind of got, like I said yesterday, I kind of got a release window for my book in a way, and I wonder if I should contact somebody else I know. So, the first card a beacon, the second a shadow, the third something lost, or perchance taken. Card invented, it must be sought. The cards speak, or relic calls. Yours to seek and claim. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. Okay, so basically, this person's warning me away from using the relics of the other person because, yeah. You cannot argue with the draw. One might as well argue with the ocean. Sometimes the ocean answers back. I don't really want to be there when it decides to roar at me, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, I'm gonna have to ask for at least one more blurb. My publisher doesn't think the blurbs are absolutely necessary on the back of the book, which is an interesting take. Because I've never heard of a publisher taking it like, oh, we can just use it for promotional purposes after your book is published or whatever, and we don't need it on the book. Well, if they do give me the medicine and it does work properly, then I will actually be good for approximately a number of years still. But I don't know. And you know, the more and more I am in contact with different people and I need blood drawn. Okay, I'll give you an example where my nurse practitioner practices medicine. Is like in a system, right? A big old system. But where she has her office, they cannot draw ports. So when they have to draw me at her office, they have to draw me through the hand or whatever the fuck anyway. So I don't really know how much this is going to help me long term anymore. I don't know. And lately I've been getting my chest poked because that's where my port is in my chest. And when I get the poke there, usually when you get your INR done, you can just get your finger poked. So technically, I don't know if I'm really saving myself all that much grief, but I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I wish I did. Oops. Don't kill me. I can't see you hardly because you fucking blend in with the floor. I hate it when they blend in. Oh, god dang it. That's okay. Yes, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I don't know why she feels that I don't need it. She said it depends on what you want to use it for. And I'm like, isn't part of this whole process gathering these things? Like, But so I figured out that probably by the middle of October at the latest, of course, my book will be out in the world probably. Your relic beast, I see Kamak sustains herself still, though creation begets destruction as nature demands. Hatched we were, in the bosom of the last of the first gods, to bestow godly instruments, and yet never wield them ourselves as nature demands. Wait, does nature demand you don't wield or wield? Some places I feel darkness, something of me, now in the belly of some great beastie, and through their bones, laughter, seek this relic in this place. Okay. Fine, good. I want nothing from this room, but I will take some of your dummies so that I can get the wood out of them. Very good. Because we always need wood. I always need to build for my little animal critters. Yes, I will, ribbiter. Find it very riveting. Okay, 2 doors. I wonder which one. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of, like, leaving it in me now anymore. But it saved me so much grief that my brain is like, this is gonna be better. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. But I was terrified when I first got it put in because they say you're supposed to clot. Now, I stopped taking my anticoagulants, so the clotting shouldn't have been an issue. And I'm like, how much long should I sit up? And they're like, oh, about an hour. Because, you know, they have to literally put a small incision in your chest, stick the thing in, make sure the tube is going in through your vein, obviously, and stitch you back up. That's how they put a port inside of you. There's like a little rubber hose that goes inside one of your big veins. Cool. Okay. Awesome. And then you know what a vial stopper looks like on top of a vial? Where you stick the needle in, that little rubber, yellow rubber part? Well, that's where they're sticking the needle in me, basically. I have a little, like, stopper vial attached to a yellow tube. Okay, so now you know what that kind of looks like. And, it's just the the topper of it. The little, like, it's an oval metal piece with the middle of it being that kind of, like, yellowish rubber, and then the rubber hose that goes into a vein. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound too bad. And it's not, but then they're like, oh, you can get blood clots in your jugular vein or whatever, and I'm like, wow, that doesn't sound terrific. But they're like, oh, it probably can't, or it can't kill you, and it's like, well, that's good, I guess. I guess you can feel it in there, and like I said, I am on rat poison, so... Tree stump statue, got another decoration. I haven't really made any decorations yet this go. Alright, let's go to the enemy. I'm such a hard draw, that's why they put it in. Some people, when they get chemo, they don't even get a port, and I'm just like, that is so bizarre to me. Like, I could not imagine going through chemo without a port. I mean, I know a lot of people here probably haven't been through chemo, but, like, you have to, of course, get an IV going every time you have chemo, and they actually have, like, an IV stand that has, like, 3, 4, or 5 bags, whatever it is. And, I had the ABVD cocktail, which were the different drugs I was on. And the different drugs do different things, and some have to... Like, there was one called... The nickname the Red Devil. It begins with a D. I forget. I think it was the D one. But the Red Devil is a push drug. So that means they have to, like, push it through your vein. Like, at a fairly good clip. And then it will actually make you piss red, because it can damage your bladder. And then the other ones, 2 of them were drip, I think, and one was a, I want to say a titrate, but that isn't it. They all were drips, but, like, they had drip different speeds and everything. But yeah, then I had my anti-nausal meds there and after. And I think they gave me steroids during and after as well. Like oral as well as injectable. One of the things I really hated with chemo, and I know this is going to sound bizarre, but because of how it affects your immune system, when I had chemo, they also, of course, had to make sure my blood had enough white cells in it. So occasionally, I would have to, like, cancel chemo because my white cells would be in the toilet. But there's this, like, patch they put on you that's like a little medicine computer. I know that's a really weird way to say it. Imagine, like, a patch for nicotine, though it, like, is a patch that is like a big bump because it contains medicine. And the machine flicks you and then flicks you like 24 hours later, and it pulls the white cells from your bone marrow. And that one fucking thing was like $27,000 a shot. Yeah, my veins would have probably blown straight out if they would have had to keep sticking me. Like, no lie. My veins are tricky, so I don't fault them for putting it in. But now I think I might be too reliant on it, because whenever anybody needs to take my blood peripherally, I start freaking out again, kinda. And I know I have medical trauma because of things and reasons, because I went through a lot, like, not gonna lie. Oh, it's Fliggus. I'm not gonna beat Fliggus, I only have 3 hearts, but we'll give it a try. Yes! Poison the Fliggus! No, no, no. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna die, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. No! Fliggus, no! Okay, oh my fucking lord. Half of a hit point left. Aha. Follower form, pumpkins, lumber. I'm gonna go lumber, because I'm always running out of shit now. I wish I would have picked pumpkins, but don't at me. Alright. So, yep, we're going back home. Got another follower, need another bed. And then I think the next time I can actually start defeating the actual other guy. But I'm not sure. Okay, now the one guy wants me. What do you want to tell me? Vessel, do you not worship me? Do you not give offerings in hopes of gaining my favor? On your return to your cult, you shall find a new offering chest. You can provide offerings in it that I, and my generosity, shall return in gold, so that you may strengthen the cult. But I am not easily satisfied. The same gift offered too frequently will cause the price to be lowered. Yet fear not. Over time, it will grow in value once more. Give me proper tribute. Sure. As long as I'm not killing anybody, I don't care. I'm too poor to actually give you too many of my resources, though, but we'll see. Maybe grass. Maybe I can give you lots of yummy grass. Yep, there's the offering chest. Very nice. I'm not gonna go get that new person until after I build... Nope, not that. Till I build another bed. At least a sleeping bag, right? I mean, come on. It's like a big sleep out on the mattresses. Wait, who didn't build this bed? Like, I'm sad for all of you right now. You were supposed to finish the bed. Like, why didn't you finish the bed? Ugh, heathens. It's actually, my veins aren't good, and sometimes they have to poke me like 15, 18 times. And that creeps me out and like freaks me out, and it's painful. I've actually had them dig in my fucking wrist to find a vein. One time, I shit you not. Okay, I need the scarecrow, I really do, but hang on. Okay, what is up here? Refinery. Yeah, okay, I actually need the refinery. Where is the bathroom? Hello? Bathroom? Outhouse? There it is. Okay, I need to get to that in a minute. Next time. Next time. Alright, I can get the outhouse next time, good. But yeah, my veins are not good. Sometimes people get me one and done, and sometimes they never get me done. Like one time I was in the emergency room, and they poked me, and they couldn't get it. And they couldn't get it. And they still couldn't get it. And eventually, she left the needle in my arm, and she walked away. And she turned back around, and I had a good half a pint or so of blood on the floor because she didn't take out the damn needle, and it found the vein without her. I wonder who I should name this one after. Otaku, maybe. We'll name it Otaku. After Otaku Raku. And we're just gonna randomize. So I think it looks... That's pretty cool. Otaku would like that, probably. Now, don't ask me why you would turn away when someone had a needle in their arm. To me, that does not sound like a good thing. I don't know. New recruit is naturally skeptic. God dang it. Don't worry, Otaku, I will convert you forever. Into the bosom of our Lord, me. Nice. Hello, all of you. Hey, hey. Yes. Blessings be upon you. Church of the Chop. For I am with you. Yeah, I've had so many bad times with it. It's unbelievable. But yet I have some people who are like one and done. Like, it is the most weird thing ever. Like, the person who has a lot of trouble getting my port, she's an older lady. And she can't do my port to save her life, it seems like. At least it's what I think is happening. But yeah, my arm, she's like, got it. It's fine. It's done already. I'm like, already? She's like, yup. So there's only so much I can do with that knowledge, you know? Yeah. I am, this is fun. But, my sister has problems with veins, too. So, I'm not the only one, I guess. But yeah, it's a pain. And one time they were doing a test on me, so they literally stuck it in my wrist, like the bottom part of my wrist, which is very sensitive. And then to make sure I didn't dislodge it, they lashed my wrist using an ace bandage to a paper towel roll as a makeshift splint. And I'm like, I thought you were a hospital. Like, what the fuck? Oh, well. And yes, I'm giving away certain grass, I guess. Okay, let's see. Sell this for 3, sure. Sell it for 2, sure. Even though I like those and I shouldn't be selling them that way for that price. Okay, let's see what we got here. Bones! I have a lot of bones. I travel a lot. Let's give bones away till I only get 1. Plus 1 out of it. There we go. Alright, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna drain it of special sauce. Yeah, yeah. I've had the same thing happen. It's abysmal. So I don't look forward to it. And the first time she couldn't get my port working, I freaked out so bad. I'm not joking you. I started crying. I started hyperventilating. And I'm like, it's always worked before. And she's like, well, this is kind of how these things can go sometimes. And I'm like, but it's fine. Can we get someone else to try? And then she got offended on me and was like, I've been doing this over 40 years. And it's like, it's not about you, lady. But like, Jesus Christ. It was rough. It was rough. And I was not proud of my shenanigans. And that's one of the things that made me realize I legit have medical trauma. Because to have something not work and be told, oh, we're just going to have to dig in your vein to get it, no big deal. To have that happen and to react that way should not be a thing. An almost 40-year-old woman does. Like, I was, like, peeling off my clothes because I had a long sleeve shirt on and she had to get to my arm, but still, like, it was something. I was not proud that day. I was, like, so upset. So that helped me figure out I have medical trauma, which I always laugh off and say, oh, this is old hat for me by now, going to the doctors, getting every test, getting cut open, having to deal with like no rib or whatever. When they did my D&C, which is when they actually had to go, let's say, inside my uterus, they had to actually put like a bulb from a catheter in, let's say, inside of me to keep me from bleeding out. The catheter was to keep pressure on me. So I had a catheter, like, pressure bulb inside of me to keep me from bleeding out for a week. After that surgery, my eyes looked all, like, I looked all dark under the eyes, like I had been, like, asleep for a year and, like, hadn't seen the sun for a decade. And somebody I know is working in the hospital and she's like, what happened to you? I'm like, well, the van's not here to pick me up to take me home, and I just had a D&C. So she got on the horn, and she started bitching out my van company, and she's like, you should be seeing her right now. She's like, how dare you not pick her up? How dare you not be here? She needs to go home right now. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. B. Thank you. Great leader, I've given you everything. Now I wish to give you my life. Please sacrifice me. No. I don't care. I don't care. I'll make every one of you, like, dance around a fire and praise my name in a sermon. But I'm not killing any of you. Yeah, I freak out. And I never really realized just how bad it was. It is legit. It is heartbreaking. Another thing I realized with my medical trauma was, okay, I was reading something that my sister gave me, and it was about this woman who was being discharged from the hospital. And she told them that she was still sick and wanted to stay. And she started complaining of different symptoms. Okay. All right, the afterlife. Let's get a doctorate on the afterlife. Belief in the afterlife. All cult members will gain belief in sacrifice trait or belief in afterlife trait. All cult members will gain the belief. Okay. Only lose -5 faith when a follower dies instead of -20, or a -20 or +20 when a cult member is sacrificed. No, we're just gonna do dies. We're not gonna kill anyone. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I will look at some point. Okay, so here's all the doctrine we got of the Chop Church. But yeah, we're not gonna do anything else right away. We still don't have the best faith because I refuse to kill someone. You would think that would make me a good cult leader, but it doesn't, apparently. But anyway, my sister gave me this article about this woman who was, let's say, talking about how she couldn't go home. And she was talking about it over and over and didn't want to leave. She was sure something bad was happening to her. And so they actually called the cops and tried to force her out. She was so sick she could barely get in their vehicle. She didn't want to go. They claimed to have run like the Barris like test on her or whatever. The lady had a stroke like within 48 hours and died. Something was wrong with her. They didn't find it, but it was wrong. Okay, kill a bad person, find the relic from the clue, and find a relic from the clue. Okay, they want me to find relics. I should really go to see that guy in the place with the fish, though. So let me go do that. I'm in the wrong part. I need to go through the thing. But yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've almost been sent home to die. One doctor even knew what I had, and so did I. And when husband was out of the room, he was like, something about letting nature take its course and sending me home. And I said, I know what happens when you send, or when you don't treat someone with sepsis, they die. Are you telling me you want me to die a horrific death from sepsis? He just said it would be better that way. And then my husband came in, and I was about ready to say something, but of course it's my word against the doctor's. But that doctor was actually getting off the shift. And so the other doctor who had come on shift actually was already looking at my file because I'd be his patient. And he said to me, "Oh, Toluca, you have sepsis. You really need to stay here." And the other doctor just walked out of the room, and I'm just like, did that actually fucking happen to me? Like, I don't know what would have happened if I would have had Dipstick McGee as my doctor. Well, I know what would have happened. Okay. Found that. Very good. But yeah, he was basically telling me I'd be better off dead. Or other people would be better off if I were dead, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I know I'm disabled and fat, but god damn it. Wow, who dares enter our sacred house of light? Apologies. It's just that the lighthouse is getting dimmer no matter how hard we worship, and the ships keep sinking on the rocks. No ships means no new pilgrims to walk the sacred path. If only our leader was here, she would know what to do. We have not seen her since she went out for a walk on the pier late one night. That's like telling someone to get fucked is when you tell them to take a long walk off a short pier. We begged her not to go. We all know of the teeth and the darkness, but she would not listen. Now we have no choice but to pray until the lighthouse is lit once more. All hail the mighty light. Alright then. Add some fuel. All it took was fuel, by the way. And they're like, we don't know how to get anything started. Like, I know that they want cult members, let's say, ignorant, but you'd think that they would at least teach them the basic shit. Gasp. Our prayers have been answered. Thank you, O Bright One, for sending us this lamb to save us. Now the pilgrims will return to our shores. For restoring the light, we pledge ourselves to you. We are your unworthy servants, mighty lamb. We will pray to you and your great light on this shrine. Please bathe in our adoration. Don't say bathe and then have white goo flying at me, please. That's a certain type of movie that I didn't sign up for. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Oh my god, look at those fish over there. Now this is the guy I met earlier. Well, look at what the tide dragged in. What are you just standing there for? Think I'm gonna fish for you? I'm not one of your mindless acolytes. Okay. I kind of forgot how to do this, so we're gonna have to see. Oh yeah. It's like the reverse of the Stardew Valley one. You have to keep the hook in the green. Dear God, okay. Oh, not so useless after all. Listen, perhaps we could help one another. I happen to have caught some extremely valuable treasures in my time. Yeah, I've had more than one doctor, basically, let's say, not help. Things that a fish like me, a fisherman like me, has no use for, but to you, well, you look like you like valuable things. Yes, I look like I like valuable things. Most people like valuable things because otherwise they wouldn't be valuable. Below these waves lurk some of the hardest to catch beasts that ever lived, and I've been trying for years. Can you snag them? These treasures are yours. Catch me all this shit and you'll get it, basically. Ooh, a new card. Nice. Enemies have a chance to drop fish is actually a nice one. But I gotta... Did I go home and preach to them yet or no? I gotta make sure I preach to them first. Because I need to make sure they all fall in line. I mean, like me. I mean... So we're just gonna go down and make sure that this is the same day. Yeah, they actually will leave when... Okay, can I make you the doo-doo spot? Can I make you the doo-doo spot now? Oh, they don't look like they have blessings from me, so I did go. There we go. Here we go. Blessing time. Blessing time. At least you can do it in batches. I really wish I had a better way to go about that. Time to build the outhouses. Thank Christ. Right. You know, I was listening on a whole different but semi-related subject. I was hearing about this movie called Threads. Now, I'm an old woman, right? We obviously all know this. Wait, what is required here? Oh, do I have to refine shit? Please tell me I don't. But I probably do. God bless it. Okay, we have to build the refinery. Okay, refinery. Yeah, we have to build the refinery. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to know this. All I need to know is I can't build them the outhouse till after we build the refinery, which sucks. Did I bathe you in my light today? I did not. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Let's get to work. But yeah, there was this movie called Threads, and it was in the 80s, 1984. And it's a British movie. And it is literally about, I shit you not, like, nuclear war. Like, this woman and guy, there's an unexpected pregnancy, so they're together, and in the background you see like news stuff on the television and whatnot where tensions are rising, probably between like us and I think, or the UK or US, UK and Russia, I don't remember, but this was a very low budget movie that didn't have like hardly any like CG or anything at all. And it's a hard watch because by the time you realize that like all this stuff is actually happening, it's kind of like you're engrossed in the fact that the man and woman are like having this child and how they're going to navigate that. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, the bombs are dropping. Okay, this person wants something from me, I think. Oh no, just to love me. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So I'm gonna have to go and do some refining. I think this is what I needed. I'm not sure. To make the outhouse work. I hope so. Okay, yeah, somebody's working the refinery at least. Good, good, okay. And so what ends up happening is the bombs drop, and it seems like the guy just like dies with the bomb. But the woman survives with her, you know, child intact. And then it's like all the carnage that is wrought from it. You like see people like running and like peeing their pants, and you see like toys like melting in the streets, and like people getting sick and dying, or just like dying outright from the bomb. It's a very let's say harrowing watch, to the point where I don't think I'd be like comfortable watching the whole thing, but like I know how it all goes. Like the woman ends up having her daughter, and after the bomb initially drops and the people who die, food is a scarcity and money is no longer an object, right? It's all food. And so like what people do to survive, and how there's basically like execution for any offense and all kinds of shit. But like it explains like since the ozone layer is so damaged that we end up, how do I put this? We end up getting like severe cataracts and a lot of cancer, and I guess so, or how easily frayed down to the threads, or how easily snapped things are when shit goes sideways. But like it was based, like I said, they did like what happens afterward, like how scarce food is, and how there's like martial law everywhere, and how it's capital punishment if you steal even, and how there's like no real communication system even years later because of how we fucked everything, and who dies where and when, and like nobody in this movie is basically safe. And then after a while it kind of follows the woman's daughter, and the woman's daughter ends up, let's say, pregnant. And I say let's say pregnant because I'm not sure it was through, let's say, the happiest of circumstances. Rhymes with tape. So, I'm not sure, but it's what it kind of sounds like. And, when she goes to have her baby, it's like that's where the movie ends. In a way. I'm gonna wait to do that for a minute. Okay, what do you need from me? We need more outhouses. Yes, we do. We do need outhouses. I totally 1000% agree with you. And I've been working on it. We need outhouses. We need outhouses. I'm tired of picking up your poop and then worrying about you guys getting sick from it myself, so no worries on that one. I too am waiting for the outhouse. I should see how everything's coming along over there with the wood. But yeah, it was about not just what was happening in the current, like when the bomb first drops, but like all the cancer, the cataracts, the scarcity, the fact that we still were basically living in the fucking Stone Age afterward. It's a lot. And there are several scenes in the movie that are very, very disturbing. Like, utterly so. So, yeah. And I think that a lot of people should watch it, especially those in power. Thinking that, you know, they're gonna be the ones to get away with shit if things go sideways. And most likely no. Like, I mean, they want to say yes, and I know our technology is better now, but like, one scene in the movie is where the people in the city council or whatever, they have this like super secret safe place and or building, and they like barricade themselves inside. And here they end up like getting trapped in there and suffocating to death. But yeah, it's just, it's interesting and terrifying and heartbreaking. And I think of that a lot, like even without movies like that, I think a lot about people and how they react to the thought of, you know, let's say that kind of a conflict. And how they're like, oh, it's fine, or oh, that's not a big deal, or, and I'm just like, they're like, it's so much better now that we'd have like so many more avenues if shit hit the fan, and it's like, no, we don't. No, we don't. Certain people have like underground bunkers and shit, but the rest of us don't. And even underground bunkers are gonna drive you like absolutely up a tree after a while. And I mean that in the most not nice way. Let me go back and go fishing more for the guy. But yeah, people think that everybody would be fine, and it's like, they wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. But yeah, at some points in the movie, like, the older people and, like, even the younger people, since they can't, you know, like, do much, are left to starve, basically. Like, children don't really get anywhere because, you know, they don't really, quote-unquote, carry their weight, and elderly people, since they can't really do anything, they die, and, you know, if you don't, like, produce, you starve. And punishment is starvation if they're not outright killing you, like, you know, with execution. It's punishment is no food or whatever, and reward is like payment for a job well done is okay, you can feed yourself, that's it. And it's just such a stark reality. And I honestly think, and people are like, oh, it's only fake. Yeah, but they did a shit ton of research for the film. And they made it as realistic as they possibly could. Because they wanted to make sure what they were dealing with was the correct thing, so. Okay, let's see. Do I have any fish for you? I do. I have one. Lobster, very good. As promised, here's a reward. Okie dokie, there we go. Yeah, kinda. You know, if you think about all the leaders that have, you know, threatened nuclear war and shit, or bombs, and it's like, yeah, They think they're just gonna fuck over their fucking enemies, and they're not. They're gonna fuck over everybody, including their own people. You know, that's the part they don't get about all this. And we only have one world. It's not like we can escape to Mars yet. I mean, Alana's working on it. And honestly, that's kind of why I think that billionaires want to go into space. Or why certain countries are interested in space exploration. It's not about, you know, vast new worlds and promising everything. It's for when we inevitably capitalism this one out. When we, you know, put too much carbon in the air and the seas are boiling and all the algae dies and that's where most of our oxygen is. And all the fun stuff like that. Just all the fun stuff. That we will eventually have to have somewhere new to set up. Or ways to really combat what's going on. You know, I didn't like the movie Don't Look Up, but I do see that as a thing that they would want to capitalize on something that could kill us all. And then after all of that, they would want to, the people who fucked us over would escape out there on a different planet and leave the rest of us to die. That is honestly the way I see it, that they would. So I might be wrong. Maybe I'm just getting black-pilled, as they call it in my old age. It's very possible. Come on, fishy. God damn it. Okay, one more fish. Then you gotta wait a day or so till they replenish. Damn it. Come here. This is a hard fishing system for me. Okay. Did I catch anything else you wanted? Yes. There we go. Alright. Well, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. I guess we'll take a run at the, one place I've been looking at. Unless our boards are done, and then we can make an outhouse. I'm gonna need to make at least a couple of outhouses. We, have a lot of people on our island, so... Let's see if we have enough. We do have enough for one poo-poo place. Alright. Sounds like a plan. I don't want the poo place to be right next to the kitchen. I mean, maybe that's not a bad idea, but, excuse me, I have the hiccups, apparently. So I guess I'll start manufacturing the toilet. Right, because if we learn nothing, and we won't, well, you know, those who don't learn from history, some such, slept, I guess, through high school. But yeah, it's a thing. I watched the first episode of The End Is Nigh, and that's with Bill Nye, and he goes through, like, what's happening and what, like, natural disasters or disasters could befall us, and, like, how science can help save us. Like, I saw the first episode, and it was, like, with, like, 5 different hurricanes. And them all striking at once, and why hurricanes would be getting stronger and stronger, and what science can actually do about it. And it was a very, very interesting watch, but a terrifying watch. Because when he talks about, like, what can be done for humanity or to save us, I'm just like, people aren't gonna do that. Like, I know he feels like we could and we would, but we won't. Okay, I did that one already. I don't want decorations yet. The confession booth. Propaganda speakers actually aren't that great. Okay. It's the body pit. Okay. I need the mausoleum, though. I need the crypt. So, yes, give me the crypt. Because eventually, people are gonna die of old age. Not because I'm doing it. Just had to put that out there. I gotta go make some dinner and tend to the crops, though. I should actually make it so that they can take care of their crops by themselves. But I won't. I always end up, like, placing the things for them to do it themselves in a bad position, and then I end up having to water it all anyway. I'm not good with positioning shit in this game. But yeah, with the end is nigh, he always leaves you with, like, hope, like, here's how we can fix this, or here's how, like, we can stop this from happening, or whatever, and it's like, but we won't, Mr. Nye. Don't you understand humanity? We won't do it. And part of the reason we won't do it is because there's not enough money, like, in it. I mean, not to go around. There is enough money to go around, but for instance, when you have solar energy for electricity, if we had a bunch of solar energy, that would plummet the cost of electricity to the point where electric companies would go out of business at points. Because it would be so cheap, sometimes the price would be in the negatives. And we can't have that. Capitalism and some such. So even though, like, getting rid of some of or a lot of our dependency on fossil fuels would actually, you know, benefit the planet, it's like, whoops. How do we do that if we're gonna, you know, we can't get rid of the people lobbying our president, our politicians for, you know, better things for themselves. It's disgusting. I always try to find the best for humanity, the hope for it, but I don't know. But like George Carlin always says, that when people talk about the end of the world, they're not talking about, oh, I gotta cook for people. Whoops. When George Carlin said, when people talk about the end of the world, they're not talking about the end of the world. They're talking about the end of humanity. Because the earth is not going away. We are going away. And yes, I think he's exactly right. The earth will come back without us. It will survive without humanity. The earth will warm, and even if we have great species die-offs, it will still survive. It will. We won't. Yeah, I worry about things like, you know, asteroids and nuclear war, and like a Yellowstone erupting would probably put it onto us all not pretty damn quick either. I was gonna say pretty damn quick, but Yellowstone, if that thing goes, woof, oh boy. I gotta go put more logs in for a new outhouse. Oh, and I'm out of wood already. God bless it. That is not a good thing. Oh, man. So, how do I build the thing that gives me wood? Let's try it. Yeah, the lumberyard. I need 15 lumber for the lumberyard. Oh, boy. I'm quite silly. I'm gonna have to go through and get more wood out of the, like, places. Yep, definitely. Well, I should make a couple people more food. We're not full yet. And then I should probably... Oh, deadly dish. Sounds delightful. I'm totally making that for my followers. Maybe if somebody works against me, I can just quietly poison them. But, yeah, no. Okay, should I give a sermon? Let's see. And then I should go back and start gathering resources. Yep, sermon time. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Slather me in your white devotion. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some of the music you give me, to be honest. You know, sometimes I see that, and like some of what you say or some of what, you know, you write, because I've seen at least a couple things by now. Okay, is it all fair in love and war? Perform a ritual at your temple in which 2 followers fight to the death. Or weddings. Weddings. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can marry. That is legit one of the bad parts. I'm the only one who can marry. However, you know what? Let's have a ritual right now. Let's have a ritual right now where I marry someone. We all know who I'm marrying. We all know. Come over here, you. At least I hope that's who I'm marrying. When he dies, I'm just gonna name a new follower, Bajast. Yeah, I am the only one who can marry. I can marry as many followers as I want, but they can get jealous as all heck. But yeah, I need to go and find more stuff so I can build more outhouses. So let me just go back to the place and get more wood. Oh man. Oh no. You are not killing this innocent little critter ditter. I can smell tasty critters near. I stays here. There's enough for you and enough for me. Don't let your followers wander away. You'll never know who might be nearby and hungry. Maybe I keep this when I grow hungry. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you kill that person. I know that's a good chunk of money right now, but... Yeah, no. I don't want that to happen. I mean, in this world, I can't save everybody. I literally cannot save everyone. I try, though. I try like hell. I try to save every person from a horrible fate. And then I let them work and play together and eat and poop on the ground and live happily as possible till they die of hopefully old age and not illness or anything. I very much try to make it so that my followers are kind. It was not so long ago we cast out the Red Crown. A mere 1,000 or so years, only that. Yeah, I've noticed. At least I think the songs recently anyway. The heresy it preached could not be tolerated. Such noxious ideas, it could not be allowed. For this most damning of sins, the retribution must be slow and painful. I cast a famine upon your cult. And with the greed and ambition unchecked, it drew godly blood. I'll just feed him when I get home. Wait, did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. Okay, wait. I might have... I'll just feed them when I get home if they're not dead by then. I mean, what else am I gonna do, you know? But yeah, there's some things I want to talk about, but my brain says don't talk about them, like the whole Miranda Sings debacle. I want to call it a debacle because I don't want to actually use the word on my stream, but it sounds like a PDF file. Or at least someone with immaculate grooming allegations. Okay, overall weapon damage increased, deals poison. Let's go. And I was watching a video by one of my favorite YouTubers. While I was doing other stuff, I just put on stuff in the background. And she said in one of the books by this Miranda Sings lady that she has the whole friends with Seinfeld thing. And I'm like, okay, so she's friends with Seinfeld, so what? And the lady said Seinfeld was in a, let's say, a friendship with a 17-year-old girl in the 90s when he was 40. And then when she became 18, let's say it turned into something else. And people who become friends with 17-year-old kids and then wait until they're legal, well, we have a name for that. Yeah, that is true. I do know what you're saying. Okay, I don't think there's any wood on board. Is this wood or... No, that's money, it looks like. So there is no wood I can get my hands on. God dang it. Technically, I should leave after this, then. Because I really wanted wood, and I need it. I need it pretty bad. I need wood. But here's the thing. When Seinfeld had his, let's say, friendship that turned into more with a person who was not quite yet of legal age till they were of legal age, the way they covered it in the media was something like, oh, how does your quirky, so different relationship handle itself? Like, how does it get off the ground? And, and I'm just like, that's how they covered it? Like, in the 90s was, oh, this is such an unusual pairing. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, I'm not staying here because I don't have a lot of wood available to me on the map, so... Damn it to hell. I'm serious, though. It was like... So when she brings up being friends with Seinfeld, I'm like... Oh, really? Like... that's an interesting thing you got going for you there, Colleen. Alright, I went to the wrong place. I have to go back in and look for wood. Unless there's a place on the map good for wood. I don't think it's here. Nope, I was hoping. So there's mushroom decorations here. And here there are more cards, I think. So then I'd be able to find them in dungeons. No, I can't attack anything. Okay, here's the mushroom person. Greetings, traveler. Me? I am Sozo, of course. Researcher of all things mushrooms. Guess that makes me a fun guy. Just a little joke Sozo likes to tell. Yes, yes, mushrooms. Mushrooms are Sozo's passion, but Sojo needs more. You collect for Sojo, yes, yes. Sojo can't trust my followers out there. They lie, they steal, they whisper secrets about Sozo. You really need to lay off the mushrooms. Sozo will do anything. I'll worship at your altar. Sozo will devote myself to your cause. I'll rip off your head. Ahem. Sozo will show you how to use the power of the mushrooms to open the fragile little minds of your followers. But you do not need to use it on Sozo. Oh no, Sozo will follow willingly. As long as you will keep bringing Sozo mushrooms, Sozo will do anything. Take the path to Anura and find Sozo mushrooms. You may not have seen them before, but now you seek them. They shall be there now. I'll give him some. I have some. I can't really do much. Yes, yes, give Sozo, give Sozo, give Sozo. Excellent, excellent, but not enough. Bring Sozo more, and Sozo will show you how to brainwash the followers. Cool. Sozo, suppose you want something for your efforts, of course. Sozo always pays his debts. Take this. Sweet. I found mushrooms, but I can't give them to him. Alright, so there doesn't seem to really be anything here I can hit. Peer into the darkness. Here we go. A little lamb all alone. Careful. You never know what lurks in the night. And yet I smell no fear in you. How curious. Ah, I see. You wear the red crown. I knew your predecessor. He was a weak and cowering thing. Not like you, I should think. Little lamb, you've made a deal before. How about another? Fear not. I won't ask for anything valuable as your internal servitude. I'm hungry, starving, ravenous. I want fish, a big fish, and I'll give you something in return. Do you accept? Sure. Clever creature. Take this and look away, don't you? Or won't you? I'm afraid I'm a bit of a messy eater. You will not see me here again, but our paths will cross elsewhere, in moments of chance, in the cover of night. Yeah, okay. There we go. So I forgot what these do. Make me stronger, I guess. You have found all the pieces of a holy talisman. Talismans are mystical relics that the Red Crown can use to unlock new fleeces. Oh yeah, the fleeces. Okay, I remember. Okay, so I have to actually go in the dungeon and find... Oh dear. Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. You can send me whatever you want to. Okay, no, okay, I don't have to free that one. Good, okay. Let's go back. I really want some wood, for the love of fuck. Please. I'll kill the dummies. That'll give me at least a little bit, but... I don't have nearly enough wood. Damn me for trying to make these idiots comfortable. Man. Okay. Let's go. Alrighty. Eep. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. One more. They don't, get as poisoned as well. Oh, wait, I don't have poison anymore. I'm silly. I'm very silly. I'm like, why don't they get poison anymore? I left the dungeon I had poison in. Yep, that would do her. I like selling the bones to the Dark God. That way they think I killed someone and I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with, oh, you didn't kill in my name. No, of course I didn't. I don't feel like killing. It's just like playing Puzzle and Survive. They're like, this is a war game. And I'm like, I just want to play Zombie Bejeweled. It's not a war game to me. Okay, overall weapon damage increase. Yes. Okay. Let's clear out just in case you're hiding any wood. You're probably not, but you are having menticide mushrooms, so I do need the menticide mushrooms. Yeah, I like it. I thought with the angle I wouldn't like it because of how difficult angles can be for me. And sometimes things do blend in a little bit, but it's good. It took me a while to actually play this because I was like, I don't know. Like, everybody likes Hades, and I'm just kind of like, Hades is okay. It's not, like, great for me. And here Hades is, like, held up as one of the best roguelikes of all time. And I'm just like, it's decent. Like, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not fair. I have no idea. Damn it. I almost got eaten. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it does. Like, the praise this game gets is totally deserved. And I know they're gonna come out with a second Hades. So the Hades devs are already on top of that. I forget when it's coming out, but yeah, okay, 10% chance to deal a crit. That's not bad. I see wood. I've never been so happy to see wood in my life. Oh my god. Yes, all the wood. All of it. Thank you. Oh man. Yeah, I don't really know why for sure, but it just never tickled my asshole, you know? And I know that I do like mythology and I do like roguelikes, so technically, theoretically, that would be a really good game for me, but I don't know. It is indeed just one of those things. Alright, let's go looking for bones or anything else useful in the grass, like some mushrooms or whatever. I really do need to make one of those, like, places to find more or dig up more stuff, like a lumber yard. Okay, whoa. No bombs, no toad bombs. Ew. Ouch. Balls. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, let's get the mushrooms, because I still need the brainwashing thing. The brainwashing thing can be helpful. I don't really have, like, too many dissenters on my playthroughs, though, because I don't really kill anybody, so that is not usually an issue. I do let them do bizarre shit, though, which I shouldn't let them do. Like, sometimes I let them have special meals they want, and that's not good. Some of their special meals result in illness, could potentially result in death. And I'm just like, sure, I'll make it for you. Even though the thought of it disgusts me. The thought of you disgusts me. But I do it anyway. Attack rate increased or damages everything on screen when hit. Let's go. Interesting. Yeah, some people are like... Some people really love the Final Fantasy, the new one, and some people don't. But I hear it's pretty positive, but... I don't know. One of the things I do have to say, seeing the Final Fantasy game, is that it looks pretty damn dark. And I have trouble seeing in the best of times. So, you basically blindfold me. I'm having trouble. Oh, shit. Speaking of trouble, this room is a pain in the asshole. Okay. There we go. Acquired skull necklace. Follower will live an unnaturally long life. Yes. Come here, honey. I'm gonna give you a skull necklace. It's like you're a hot topic. Just chilling out. With all the edgy saying shirts. Okay. When attacked, 10 or... Okay, 20% chance of negating damage. Nice. Yeah. But it does look pretty dark. Final Fantasy 16 looks like it would be a hard thing to follow for me. It's like when I'm watching a horror movie and they're like walking around in the dark night and I'm like, was that a blade of grass? Was that a knife? Was it a horse? I don't know. Like, I just saw something as the person moved past. That was it. Like, it's always so weird. So, it's like one of the reasons I can't play Dead by Daylight is because it's so goddamn dark. The Friday the 13th game I couldn't play because it was so dark. It's like, ooh, the atmosphere, and it's like, ooh, I guess bad graphics, because if you have to make it really dark, even when I turn up my fucking TV maximum in brightness, it's not scary, it's just me stumbling around in the dark. You could make Peppa Pig a fucking game that is all black when I, like, turn a corner, and I would have just the same amount of jump scare when I finally see that damn pig coming at me from the darkness. Okay, let's see. Speed is slower. No, we're gonna keep this. Yeah, I know, I'd have to, but that's okay. I kind of have access to one. Husband, years ago, back when they were still a rarity, actually was able to get one. I say years ago, but it was probably over a year now only. But yeah, we have a PS5 in the house. We have all modern consoles because, one, we're gamers, two, husband, yeah, he likes his stuff, let's say. So, and that was back when we had access to the money from the stimulus. Again, we were able to do a lot of things with that stimulus that we couldn't do now. And we did good stuff with it, but then we did that good stuff, which I was mad about, but oh well. Like, we had an agreement going on, and the agreement just kind of left the building after a while. It's one of the reasons we were able to upgrade our internet so we could stream. Okay. Big gift. Stone? Only 7 stone? I'm gonna choose the pumpkins. If that would have been like 7D stone, you might have had a deal, but that's a fucking piddly ass number otherwise. Fuck that noise. I'd rather take the pumpkin. No. I was talking about Blizzard Activision. I think that's what they're called. That's why I didn't stream Diablo 4 and I didn't buy it. Because I really don't fucking agree with their policies. Bobby Kotick is an asshole. Allegedly, he threatened women who were getting assaulted and harassed with death. He gave them death threats. Allegedly. Oh, don't make more stuff. You gotta make the thingy. Okay. So when I heard that, and the fact that even though they supposedly cleaned house, that he's still working there, I'm like, fuck no. Fuck no. I am not supporting that kind of behavior. No, piece of shit. Allegedly. If anybody has gone through anything horrible like that, and then to threaten them, nope, nope, all the nopes. Please spare me. I don't know who I should make this one. You gotta remember, I don't know that many people. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who do I know? Okay. I'm gonna start ripping off my husband's friends because I don't really have that many friends to be honest. Shadow, forgive me for what happens next. They will. I guess I could make Shadow a black burb. We already have a black burb though. Maybe a purple burb? A cute little purple burb. I'll make them a cute little purple burb. There we go. A Shadow can't hit me over the little cute purple burb, so... There we go. Right? So... I'm just like... but if that's true, I'm just like, no, fuck that noise, so... That's why I started supporting them again, and then I stopped. Because, I'm gonna misspell Kagame's name, but we'll get it done. Okay. And Kagame is technically a dragon. So, I don't know what would be considered a dragon. Oh, they're never gonna see this. He's an adorable little butterfly. He can live with it. I'll make him white though, because I think that's his color mostly. So there you go. I'll make him an adorable little butterfly. There we go. And then I will make him probably chop trees. There we go. Oh my god, how many people did I bring home? My fucking lord. I can't tell you how many pits I'm gonna have to actually fucking dig. But yeah, so that's why I supported, then did not support. Because I heard they cleaned out the rat's nest and I was like, oh cool. And then I was like, oh, by the way, we fucking lied. And I was like, oh fuck. Okay. So Sky is also a burb. I'm gonna have a lot of burbs here. Sky is goose. They are goose. So we will make goose, except not with the comb on the head. Okay, there we go. Goose. Sky is goose. You know what? I'm gonna change it to them to blue. There we go. There we go. Now Sky and Kagorme can be together forever. Until they die in my cult. And I will sentence them to hard labor. I don't know. Yeah. So we will give blessing. I need to find my husband. Oh my god, they're all hungry. Oh my god, what the hell am I doing with my life? Why the hell are they hungry? Is this the, is this because of the fucking thing they put on me, like a curse? Okay, I'm gonna cook. Let's see if they can eat, though. Because they might not be able to. Okay, everyone, it's food time. Let's go. You know, I've never actually played Persona games before. Some people really, really love them, and I'm not sure, but sometimes I think they look intriguing. And then I remember, like, some of the games are like, if you don't do X thing by Y date, you're fucked. And I'm like, oh, maybe not, maybe not. So, yeah. Okay, are they all fed now? Like, are they still hungry? Maybe they are. Okay, crypts, let's see. But I don't want the propaganda speakers. Okay, what is up here then? Cheaper rituals. Well, that'll be nice. What is this one? Okay, we should do it then. Requires offering statue. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that offering statue. I don't have to make it. There we go. Is this husband? Let's see. Yes. I need to give you a necklace that will make you last longer. Gift. Skull necklace. There we go. I'll make him live longer. Alright. That being said, though, I think I'm about ready to wrap up for today. But, I will find... I will see if there's anybody I can raid. Whoops. Anybody. It's like everyone, anyone but everybody. Oh, good God. Okay. Well, it's my last streaming day. Well... Let's see. Barry is playing Silent Hill. Otter is doing talk shows. Metroid Fusion for Techno Sloth. Dan is just chatting. I would pop into Dan, except he has a verified thing. So, I don't know. You know, I'm probably just going to leave right away, and it's not fair to raid people like that, so I'm just gonna say goodbye for today. But I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, treat yourself well, try to get enough rest, take your meds, drink your water. I know people say that all the time, but the world needs you. And even if it's not the entire world at one time, at least one other person in your life needs you. And here's the thing, even if you don't feel like anybody does, they do. You just don't realize it because you're in depression or you haven't met the person or whatever it is. So, and also do it for yourself, you know? You got dreams, you got goals, you got something. Even if you don't have it in your hands right now, you will. And you'll look back on it later and go, oh, fuck yeah, that's what she was talking about. So, treat yourself well. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye.